final.
Our first title in 20 years. Are second in the table on 65 points with 9 games remaining, while City are third on 64 points. Liverpool took the lead after beating Brighton and Liverpool 2-1. Hove Albion first on Sunday. City dominated possession and attacked Arsenal in waves. However, the visitors frustrated Pep Guardiola's men, including top scorer Erling Haaland, with a classic defensive performance that extended their unbeaten run in the league to 9 games. Arsenal's best chance fell to Gabriel Jesus, who fired 2 shots wide in the first half before Bukayo Saka's cross was narrowly missed. Manchester City's best chance was a corner kick from Kevin De Bruyne, which deflected off Nathan Ake but passed goalkeeper David Raya. Arsenal and Manchester City offered the most boring duel, but the Gunners couldn't care less. Arsenal's poor performance against Manchester City highlights Mikel Arteta's growing ambitions. Manchester City drew 0-0 against Arsenal in the English Premier League. Arsenal started the day top of the table after an 8-game winning streak in the league, but fell behind Liverpool full-time. At the final whistle, both teams had scored a potentially valuable point. Manchester City 0-0. Arsenal and Manchester City offered the most boring duel, but the Gunners couldn't care less. 19-31. Mike Jones. The game wasn't exactly what justified Manchester City's higher ticket prices, and nothing to admit. It was certainly not a game that justified the development of the attack. This shouldn't be surprising. The Premier League has a long history of so-called disappointing games, but attention statements is credible. But the real surprise was how bad the 0-0 scoreline between the champions and Arsenal was. Whatever the expression, there were periods of play where some of the best players in the world seemed unable to kick the ball properly. City's attackers faltered with their touch on the edge of the penalty area. Arsenal's defenders were penetrating it badly.
Come on, City.
Even someone as great as Martin Odegaard played one of the strangest through balls you could ever see from such a player. As for his international teammate, was there a moment when Erling Haaland connected with the ball correctly? Another bad miss was sure to follow against Manchester United, although this time it was more significant. Arsenal and Man City offer the most boring title showdown, but the Gunners won't care if Arsenal's dull display against Manchester City epitomizes Mikel Arteta's growing ambition. 19-01. Mike Jones. Arsenal can taste boredom. On a weekend full of goals, the most boring match may be the most important. If on one hand the big winners of the day were Liverpool, with Arsenal ousted from the top of the Premier League, with their 100% record expiring in 2024, they showed their staying power. Arsenal did not win the war of attrition, but at least they ensured they did not lose it. Last season's title challenge suffered irreparable damage to Manchester City. As for this year's mile, it did not happen.
Good one, good one.
Mikel Arteta has suffered evisceration at the Etihad in the past. With Arsenal getting the first point during the Pep Guardiola era, the champions were unable to penetrate Arteta's red wall.
Pepão é foda. Pepão da Guardiola.
Nice! Come on!
Manchester City-Arsenal match went draw by 0-0 goals, as both teams couldn't find a net. Arsenal loses their first position and City is still in third position. Many players missed chance in today's game, including Haaland. You have watched the highlights. Subscribe for more. See you in the next video.
Didn't get beat.
It has been neck and neck all season. There remains just the 1 point between these two in the table as Alan Ramsdale comes to share a word with Erling Haaland. Arsenal, who were beaten here twice last season, once in the Premier League, once in the FA Cup. 29 goals he's had in all competitions this season. City, who will host Villa here on Wednesday. Arsenal will go to Luton. Arsenal 0.